Hi, this is Matt with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we'll be showing you how to repair your appliance. Remember, anytime you work on an appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. In this video, we're going to show you how to change out the KitchenAid dishwasher door latch. It's going to be a very easy repair and should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can click on the link below or get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. When you open up the package, you're going to get the screw and the new door latch. The door latch works with the door strike to help keep the door closed. The main reason you'll be changing it out is if it's damaged and the door is not latching properly or the dishwasher is not starting. In order to change out the part, we have to open up the dishwasher door. Now that we have the door open, we're going to use the Torx 15 driver to remove the screws that hold the outer panel on. The only ones we're not going to take out are these two that hold the control panel on. Once you get these screws out, you want to make sure you hold the door up so it doesn't fall. Once you have all the screws out, we're going to lift up on the door, and then the front panel is going to kind of drop forward. And you can just lift it off and set it aside. Now that we have the front panel off, we're going to open the door up again. You want to make sure you hold it down. Maybe a little bit springy without the front panel on. And we're going to use the Torx 15 driver to take out these last two screws that hold the console on. Once you have the screws out, we're just going to carefully let the door up. You don't have to let it close all the way or anything, but we're going to pull the console down so we have access to the door latch. Now that you have the console off, we put a box with a towel down so we can set it down without scratching it. Then we have access to the door latch. In order to get the door switch off, we're not going to take the wires off. We're just going to use the 3/16" nut driver to take out the screw. Once you have the screw out, you can just lift up on the switch, make sure it comes off the pin right there, and make sure the wires come off of the little holders. Once you have it off, you can just set it aside. Then we're going to take the flathead screwdriver and just lift up on these little tabs right here. Just one on each side. Once you have it released, you can pull the door latch off the console. Here's the old door latch and screw next to the new one. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. To put the new door latch on, you just have to line it up with the mounting pins right there, press it down and lock it in place. Then we're going to grab the switch and put it onto the pin right here. And you want to make sure that this little latch bolt right here is in the up position so the switch fits in there. You just have to put the switch onto the pin right here, drop it down into place, route the wires through the holders. And we can use the 3/16" nut driver to put the new screw in. Once you have it installed, we can put the console back on. If your seal fell off like ours did, you want to make sure you put it back on the door. There's actually a little channel right here that you have to press on to the door panel up here so it stays in and locks in place. Once you have it on, you just want to make sure it's centered. Then we can put the console back on. Just going to lift it up, put it in place. You want to get rid of the support. You can open up the door, use the Torx 15 driver to put the screws in. Once you have those 2 screws in, we're gonna let the door close, and then we can put the outer door panel on. To put the door panel on, when you're setting it in place, you just want to make sure that the tab on the door goes with the tab on the hinge. You just have to rotate it around, set it in place. Once you have it in place, we can open the door up and use the Torx 15 driver to put the rest of the screws in. You want to make sure that the 4 long ones go along the top. Once you have all the screws tightened down, we can close the dishwasher door, plug it back in, and take it for a spin. Thanks for joining us for another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. Check out our other repair videos on our site, Facebook, and YouTube.